is Alex Kessler from Mad Magic. That time of year again, spring is in the air and standard season is rotating the modern season. Now this means two big things. One, you gotta start selling away your modern staples while you still can, and two, you need to start buying into standard staples that are really underrated right now because it hasn't been standard season. My first two picks today are Cells, and that's Vendilion Click and Kataki the War Wage. Now these guys are both seeing a huge bubble right now for the modern season, and once it rotates, they're going to go down. Specifically Kataki War Wage, which is generally not going to be that expensive and isn't seeing that much play in older formats. So it's really just hitting a bubble right now while people are thinking that Affinity is going to be a big thing they have to deal with. Lastly, we got, for my big sells, that's Vendilion Click. Now, Vendilion Click is doing really well right now, and it's one of the best cards that you're going to see in most older formats. The problem is that because of Modern Masters, it's currently at a ridiculously high price of $48.95, and this is going to go down in the next couple of months once Standard Season starts going in full force. I'm saying sell these while you still can unless you're playing in the GP and using them then, but I'm saying buy in the near future. Next, I got Prime Speaker Sagana. Now, this is one of the more heavily played cards in the new Breakout Band deck. This card is amazingly good in the deck and sees plays of 3 to 4 of, and it's actually, in fact, named after her, and because she's one of the stronger things you can do. Drawing a bunch of cards and playing a huge fatty is one of the strongest things you can do in the format, and she's the way you do it. Right now, she's a criminally low level of 811. I'm saying buy while you still can. Next, we're going to talk about some Return to Ravnica standard staples. Now, these cards are really low right now because Gatecrash came out lowering their price and because it's currently modern season. But as soon as standard season hits, they're all going to start skyrocketing, and it's time for you to pick them up while you can at this low price. First, I got Angel of Serenity. Going in the standard season that's about to happen, this is going to be one of the heavier played cards. It's seen in Reanimator and in most control decks, not to mention a few aggro decks, and this is one of the best ways to handle it. This guy is currently at 802, which is a criminally level of price for the card this played in standard. Pick him up now because it's one of the better cards you can pick up. Next, I got Rakdos Return. Now, this is kind of the opposite of Angel Serenity and seen playing a lot of Jund decks. And this is one of the best things you can do against control players, and it basically ends the game for you. I'm saying pick these guys up because they're currently only around $5 and they're only going to go up from here. Next, I got Loxodon Spider. This is one of the most efficiently costed creatures ever printed, and it's seeing a lot of play currently in standard and seeing some play even in modern in the junk decks. Now, I'm saying pick them up while you still can because a 4/4 uncounterable creature is really, really good at 3 mana, and he's seeing a lot of play in the red, white, green deck. He's currently only at 365, and he's going to go hop from here. Lastly, I got one of the better removal in standard, and one of the reasons you should pick it up, it's Dreadbore. Now, this guy and other removal spells like it were printed to Return to Ravnica as rares, which means that they have a higher ceiling than most good removal, and not to mention we're running into a format that is heavily aggro-based. You're going to need a way to kill creatures, and this is one of the best ways to do it. I'm saying pick this guy up currently at 287 because he's going to make you some money. This is Alex Kessler from Mad Magic. Hope you have a good time making some money.